As a tribute stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Dream runs away. Dog Welder 2 snatches a pair of size. Genya steps off his podium and falls into a bottomless pit. Davo runs away. Lasso stays. Watch Girl finds a bag full of explosives. D.B. Cooper grabs a sword. Balloon Boy runs away. The neighbor runs away. Baldy runs away. Sandy breaks Man on Fire's nose for a basket of bread. Tony Green runs away. Andy the Bomb shoots an arrow into Ultimate Imposter's head. Eric Andre finds a backpack. FF runs away. Polka Dot Man runs away. Knockers snatches a pair of size. Elizabeth runs away. Hate Monger runs away. Skull Mask clutches a first aid kit. Nardwar breaks Miles Morales' nose. Polka Dot Man, Balloon Boy, Eric Andre, and FF raid DB Cooper's camp. Skull Mask injures himself. Davo makes a wooden spear. Dog Welder 2 tries to spearfish with a trident. Nardwar receives Sandy's wife. Hate Monger receives the neighbor's wife. Lasso and Miles Morales split up to search for resources. Baldy begs for Man on Fire to kill him. He refuses. Knockers reinvents the wheel. Dream and Andy the Bomb work together to drown Tony Green. Elizabeth dies of hunger. Watch Girl receives an explosive. Davo, FF, and Miles Morales discuss what might happen in the morning. Dream fends Knockers, DB Cooper, and Polka Dot Man from his fire. Sandy and the neighbor sleep in shifts. Baldy tends to Balloon Boy's wounds. Man on Fire, Eric Andre, Andy the Bomb, and Nardwar stay awake all night practicing Mongolian throat singing. Hate Monger, Dog Weather 2, and Lasso cheerfully sing songs together. Skull Mask is woken by nightmares. Watch Girl is unable to start a fire. Man on Fire collects fruit from a tree. Davo injures himself. Sandy points at Polka Dot Man and he explodes. Lasso beats Andy the Bomb to death with size. Watch Girl collects fruit from a tree. Eric Andre receives 17 doubloons. Baldy receives clean water. Balloon Boy falls into a pit and dies. FF thinks about home. Skull Mask questions his sanity. Hate Monger forces Dream to kill Nardwar or the neighbor. He decides to kill Nardwar. Miles Morales practices his archery. Knocker searches for firewood. Dog Weather 2 points at DB Cooper and he explodes. Davo dies of dysentery. Miles Morales sees a fire but stays hidden. Dream cooks food before putting his fire out. Lasso receives medical supplies. Knockers receives a hatchet. The neighbor stays awake all night. Dog Welder 2 receives clean water. Baldy, Sandy, and Hate Monger discuss what might happen in the morning. Man on Fire dies and then is resurrected. Watch Girl receives fresh food. Skull Mask severely injures FF and puts her out of her misery. Eric Andre sees a fire but stays hidden. Man on Fire begs for the neighbor to kill him. He refuses. Hate Monger and Knocker split up. Miles Morales travels to higher ground. Watch Girls receives fresh food. Skull Mask makes a wooden spear. Eric Andre explores the arena. Sandy overhears Dream and Baldy talking in the distance. Lasso sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Dog Weather 2 dies of hunger. Sandy and Dream hold hands. Eric Andre questions his sanity. Miles Morales quietly hums. Watch Girl convinces the neighbor to snuggle with her. Baldy tries to treat his infection. Hate Monger dies and is resurrected. Man on Fire receives medical supplies. Lasso and Knocker sleep in shifts. Skull Mask passes out from exhaustion. Lasso receives bountiful corn from an unknown sponsor. Eric Andre and Man on Fire split up to search for resources. Sandy receives a ham sandwich. Knockers and Dream split up to search for resources. Skull Mask tends to the neighbor's wounds. Miles Morales receives $29. Watch Girl injures herself. Hate Monger receives a hatchet. Baldy explores the arena. Knockers can't start a fire. Lasso can't start a fire. Man on Fire destroys Baldy's supplies. Eric Andre questions his sanity. Miles Morales, Skull Mask, Watch Girl, Hate Monger, and Dream sleep in shifts. The neighbor thinks about home. Sandy cries herself to sleep. Watch Girl is unable to convince the neighbor to not kill her. Man on Fire explores the arena. Lasso begs for Sandy to kill him. She refuses. Miles Morales receives Baldy's wife. Knockers runs away from Hate Monger. Eric Andre makes a slingshot. Dream receives clean water. Skull Mask makes a slingshot. Lasso sets off an explosive, killing the neighbor, Sandy, and Baldy. Knockers goes to sleep. Miles Morales dies trying to escape the arena. Man on Fire receives medical supplies. Eric Andre and Skull Mask track down and kill Dream. Hate Monger is awoken by nightmares. The cornucopia is replenished. Hate Monger drinks Lasso's spine. Knockers decides not to go. Man on Fire decides not to go. Skull Mask strangles Eric Andre after engaging in a fistfight. Skull Mask receives a hatchet. Man on Fire collects fruit from a tree. Knockers receives a hatchet. Hate Monger explores the arena. Knockers forces Hate Monger to kill Skull Mask and Man on Fire. He decides to kill Man on Fire. Final 3. Hate Monger receives 17 doubloons. Skull Mask steals from Knockers when he isn't looking. Hatemonger looks at the night sky. Nokris loses sight of where he is. Skullmask quietly hums. Nokris decapitates Hatemonger with a sword. Divine intervention occurs, and Skullmask is killed for no reason. Nokris wins.
Bad ending, honestly.
Honestly.